Andiamo was born with cerebral palsy. He was quadriplegic. He wore several orthoses, including back braces, hand splints, leg splints, and he needed that to keep him in a good posture to be able to lead as normal as life as possible. Caring for him was extremely difficult because you had to fight the system. The orthotics services were the majority of where our fights were.
The whole process for him of going to an orthotics clinic would be quite involved. It can take half an hour to an hour plus to do a back brace.
Andiamo is an orthotics company, but it's specifically about improving the lives of disabled children and their families.
We want to create a kind of mobile 3D scanners so we can come to the child.
It's quite traumatic going to an orthotics clinic, whereas if someone's coming with just to take a photograph of your foot, that's a completely different experience and hopefully much better for them and their families.
The time difference of doing it traditional manner, if you take in account that you have to measure the child, so using the plaster, that's an hour of an appointment. For that to be built, that's another 13 weeks. By that time, the child has grown out of it before he even got the product, and then you have to redo the process all over again. If you're 3D scanning, that's 20 seconds max, and you're digitizing on the laptop to create the orthotic.
That data is then uploaded to a 3D printing company or an orthotics company, and they take that data to actually create the orthosis.
So not 13 weeks later, but in 2 days' time max, and that's a massive difference.
Probably the biggest thing is how quickly big organisations have come on board. It's an expensive process. You need loads of experts on the ground.
If you can imagine a child anywhere in the world needing a scan, and that could go anywhere into any 3D printer.
We are generating tens or hundreds of terabytes of data on a yearly basis. How can we store and shuffle the data around the world?
We're going to need cutting-edge technology. We're going to need to transfer data from any country in the world to cloud platforms. It means we're going to have to transfer data to manufacturing hubs. We think we can do this globally. You know, we think we can impact every child in the world who needs an orthosis. It's as simple as that.
It was very, very hard just to get one item for our child, and it was a long struggle. And the thought that we could eliminate that just drives me forward.
The more that people can use their pain to make things better, the better things are going to be. You know, we can do it better, way better.
We're ready to go.